Okay, oh my goodness, you guys are so lucky you don't have to deal with this. But, I mean, you have been married 6 years, so when are you gonna get started?
Good question. Do you guys have kids? Bad question. Why don't you guys have kids? Worse question. Is everything working okay?
We want to talk about this because it's a really important and sensitive subject.
I want people to know the boundaries and that everybody's situation is different.
Really well-intentioned people can sometimes cause unintentional hurt.
Not all questions are equal. There are some questions that are better to ask than others. What are your medical issues? Don't you have enough faith? Well, don't you feel like you want to complete your family?
I'm not asking you if your marriage is on the rocks. I'm not asking you like how you're managing your finances. Those are really personal questions. So it's okay to ask someone like if if they see themselves having kids in the future, but yeah, maybe steer clear from the why.
A lot of the questions that are more difficult for me to hear are more suggestions, diets to do, medications to try,
Essential oils.
foods,
So, like
yams,
yams.
maca root,
Pills,
Flomed, how to get my wife pregnant.
spiritual cleanse.
What even is a spiritual?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Fasting, prayer.
I feel like those are a little bit personal.
It's assuming that couples that don't have children haven't worked hard enough or they haven't tried hard enough, when deep down they might be trying and it might be a really painful thing.
Having children is this secret club. If you haven't had them, you don't know what it's like, and you're sort of an outsider.
Oh, you'll understand one day when you have kids.
I mean, we have nieces, we have nephews. We might not be with them 24 hours a day.
People assume that you gain this sudden wealth of knowledge just by biologically having a child.
I've had friends who are parents who have admitted to me that they don't know what they're doing anyway.
I think you may be surprised that we could possibly have a perspective that you've never thought of before.
When you're talking about your family and your children, don't be afraid to invite me into that conversation. I actually want to hear about your kids.
The hardest thing about being LDS and not having children is people believe you're not a real family. That because it's only my husband and I with no kids, that doesn't make us complete.
People say the whole reason that we're here is to have a family or have kids. As individuals, we are here to be tested and to grow, and as a couple, we're trying to strengthen our marriage and our relationship.
I lost my train of thought at the end.
That's how I have been this whole time.
2 thumbs up.
Now I forgot the next half.
Come on!
There are wonderful things about being a young married couple without children. There are wonderful things about being a young married couple with children.
You know, maybe I don't have kids, but maybe I have a little more time to help the mom that does, to help the mom that needs a break.
We're not speaking for every childless couple.
Our experiences are different. Other couples' experiences might be different.
There's no perfect way to have a family, and we just hope that members of the church can come to accept and love us no matter where we're at in the journey.
And I think it's important to just realize that God has a different plan for every individual person. It's most likely that you aren't the first person to talk to us about it. So just keep that in mind and be careful what you say, because there are a lot of emotions wrapped up in this topic.
Apparently, if you eat yams,
Yeah, my grandma swears that yams
you will get twins.
Get us twins, yeah.
So, I don't know what you eat for triplets or something.
I don't know.
Maybe sweet potatoes? Is that the same as yams?
No,
Oh.
they're close.